Junior Pope is still alive. We are just taking him to the river to perform some certain rituals. Junior Pope is still alive.
This is the most insane part of the story behind the person of Nigerian superstar actor Junior Pope. This guy on the screen, identified as Stanley, is the one that was making a live video and revealed that they took Junior Pope to a native doctor, or if I could use his exact words, a herbalist. But the question now is, how would they take someone who is drowned to a herbalist as a first aid before taking him to the hospital as like last option? Because the said Stanley, in some part of the speech he made on the live video, revealed that taking Junior Pope's body to the hospital was like a last option. And I'm like, who exactly does that? But it's obvious that the decision of those people to have taken Junior Pope to a native doctor led to his unfortunate demise after God gave him a second chance. Well, let's go into the full story. But before then, hello beautiful people, this is Quick View Sport, your Africa Starter Room with celebrity stories that you would love to watch. Like the video, subscribe to our channel and follow us across social media to stay updated with all the latest celebrity stories. So on the 10th of April 2024 was a sad day. It was a very black day in Nigeria as a Nollywood superstar actor Junior Pope, alongside other colleagues, 4 of them passed on after their boat capsized while they were returning from a movie scene somewhere across the River Niger. And from the information we gathered, Junior Pope is actually a very good swimmer. Yes, because according to eyewitnesses, that when the boat capsized, he was making efforts to even save some of his colleagues. And it was in the process, probably he got tired and maybe weak and maybe overwhelmed by how they were holding on to him, and he got drowned too. But the report also has it that when his body was found, because some lifesavers in the riverside came with their boats to search for those whose boat capsized, and Junior Pope alongside one other actor were the first bodies to be found. But as at that point, it seems there was still life in their body. But their crew members who were outside the boat that capsized decided to take Junior Pope's body to a native doctor instead of performing a first aid or even taking him to the hospital. And that was when the video I played for you happened. The guy made a live video identified as Stanley, saying that Junior Pope was out of the water and they are taking him somewhere to perform some ritual by the riverside with a native doctor, a herbalist. And this is actually not right, because how would somebody who is drowned be taken to a native doctor who is going to probably use some herbs to do whatever? Why did they not do a CPR, a cardiopulmonary resuscitation? This would have helped save the day if there was life, like the report has it, in Junior Pope. Well, along the line, they said they took him to this particular native doctor who performed some rituals. Obviously, this led to a lot of delays, and they delayed so much there. And after the delay, it was like the native doctor knew already that this guy was passing on, and probably the remaining life in him had gone, because obviously, since there was life, it obviously shows that this guy would have made it, if not because of negligence, carelessness, and being around ignorant people in such kind of situation. Because I do not see why they shouldn't have rushed him to the hospital immediately if they did not know what to do. Because everything the guy said, he was an eyewitness. Stanley said that Junior Pope was completely gone. From the things we heard him saying on a live video, asking the people with him to embalm him, that's to spray a scent on his body so that the body would not smell, and take him to his parents' house. Like, how would you do that? Like, as if he wanted him to just go, like he wanted him to pass on.
No, they don't carry much. When they go in Bamam, carry tomorrow morning, they go in the house now. No, not here.
This is so insane. Like, look at how he was saying that they should embalm him and take him to his parents' house, as if he's a doctor who confirmed that Junior Pope was already gone, had passed on. Well, his live videos has actually triggered quite a whole lot of reactions, because he made those videos in serious. From the part he announced that this guy was gone to where they they took him to the native doctor, to where he finally said that they had no option than to take him back to the hospital. And people are reacting quite differently. On the first part, some are like, this guy should be arrested because obviously from what they've seen, he seems to be a suspect because nobody confirmed this guy dead, like at least not a doctor. Why was he making a live video telling the whole world that this guy has passed on, even when the guy was still, having some life left in him? Why was he making a live video pushing them to embalm him? Why was he making a live video pushing them to take him to a herbalist instead of getting a first aid, CPR, or taking him to a hospital immediately, until they delayed so much to the extent that probably life had gone out of Junior Pope and the rest of the colleagues before taking them to the hospital? Well, these are just reactions from people. They believe he should be arrested, while others have different opinions. Some are like, maybe because he was an eyewitness, he was confused and didn't know how to conduct his speech. Well, I don't know what your own opinion is. I feel like you should leave your own thoughts in the comments below. But personally, I think I do see this video as being quite very insane, because these kind of issues are very sensitive. And if you are there, you lack knowledge, everybody should know that the primary thing to do to someone who is drowned is to rush them to a hospital, not like taking them to some sort of native doctor or some sort of herbalist to perform whatever. Who knows if this was attended to, if not because of negligence, probably he would have been alive by now, he would have been resuscitated. And at the same time, people should also learn to take precautions, because if Junior Pope and the rest of the colleagues were having a life jacket on in that boat, at least would have some reasonable hope of them being alive, like they wouldn't have been drowned. Why would they even go into a big river like that is so deep, to the depth of over 250 kilometers, without a life jacket? Well, these are also reactions from people who blamed the casualties. So these are just different things, and I don't know, but people do believe a lot that taking him to the herbalist actually led to his demise. But it's just a very sad one. It's so early for people like this to have passed on alongside his other colleagues who died. And we pray that their souls rest in peace. But please, people should learn to take precautions, because these things are avoidable incidents. Like, if they took precautions, we probably wouldn't have gotten to this extent. Well, we hope there get to be some guidelines in the Nollywood industries that would guide and protect the lives of their actors and actresses. It's also very sad that someone like Junior Pope, who is a very family person, has cared a lot for his wife and children, left them this early. I pray that God gives his wife especially the strength, and his children and the grace to bear this loss, because it's a very big loss, and that's why so many people in Nigeria are so saddened by this whole incident. May all their souls rest in peace. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Like and share for more. Bye.